Hey guys, welcome
Hey.
back to our channel. I'm WESNIE
And I'm Hannah. Welcome back.
and you're watching Life with W and J. In today's video, we are going to be talking about something that we have been going through for a minute now. We have been going through the newborn stage with our little one, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. So we decided to make this video for anyone who's a soon-to-be parent or is already a parent right now and going through the newborn stage and just needs help, because I was looking for a video like this going through this stage, and I feel like we should be helping someone because we couldn't figure it out either. So yeah, before we get into it, don't forget to like if you feel like don't forget to like,
share, and
comment,
subscribe,
all share,
all that good stuff.
Let all your soon-to-be parent friends and your current parent friends that are going through it right now, share this video with them so that you can help them have more insight and help them survive this very tough period. So without further ado, let's get into it. So some things that we have been struggling with throughout the newborn stage has been sleep, finding me time, and
finding out what he needs.
Yeah, and creating a routine, and also understanding the baby. All that is tough. We understand. We've been going through it. All right. So the first thing from our list is well, since this time period is going to be really tough, one of the best things you can do is basically take time off from your responsibilities, because it is going to be a tough time. Yeah, just taking time off from any of your day-to-day activities, because it's gonna be tough, and both you and your partner will need to be there for each other, because it does take a big toll on you emotionally, physically, and mentally. So yeah, and if you can't take time off from work, make sure you're saving to take time off from work, because it's tough and you will need that time, because when you're lacking sleep, it's gonna be hard to function, and you will be lacking sleep. That's one thing I wasn't prepared for, the lack of sleep. So
so
definitely
just be aware.
Yeah. Anything you want to add to that?
Take as much time as you need. Don't think, oh, work. Take your time. You don't get to repeat this kind of moment. So yeah.
The next thing that you can do, number 2, is find ways in which you can make the baby comfortable. That is like very vague, and it's probably gonna be hard for you to figure that out, but there's ways to find out. Yeah, the baby is not going to sleep unless the baby is comfortable. So just try to figure it out. Try to change the way that you're putting the baby to sleep. I did learn a couple hacks. I'll probably make another video where I can show you guys some of the things that I do to help my newborn fall asleep. But every newborn is different. They all have their own personalities, so just getting to know the baby and what the baby likes will definitely do wonders, and maybe even increase the time that the baby sleeps so that you can have more time for yourself. And Hanai has been very helpful with helping me find out ways to help the baby sleep, because there are times when I get super frustrated and I can't figure it out, and then he'll come in and he'll be like, do this, try this, and
process of elimination.
Yeah, he's definitely had a lot more patience than me when it comes to really like trying to figure it out with the baby and making sure he's comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's not one thing, it's the other. So if it's not time for him to eat, it has to be something else. So you just gotta go by the process of elimination. If he's waking up from sleep and he's yelling, screaming, signs of uncomfort, or it's time to eat, you gotta check his schedule. Every 2 to 3 hours he eats, right? Roughly?
Yeah.
So every 2 to 3 hours you gotta feed him. It's time to eat. So you gotta change his diaper, change his clothes if it's dirty or so. And you just gotta check, gotta do the process.
And as far as eating goes, the babe in the newborn stage, sometimes the amount that they eat changes. So sometimes the baby will be crying because he's still hungry, even though you feel like you fed him a lot. But just pay attention to his cues, like if he's sucking on his hand, or if he's going like that, or him or her.
His fist or hands are closed. That means he's hungry. When they're off and relaxed and open, he's full.
Yeah. So, and I'm honestly surprised at how much more our son eats now, because it's like 5 times more. I didn't think his stomach would grow.
How much ounces he drinks?
He drinks 5 ounces now, and
wow.
He's only 2 months right now, so that's like what?
It went from 2 ounces to 5.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our take on finding ways to make the baby comfortable. That.
Also, listen to the sounds they make when they're acting up or when they're awake and they need something. Listen for that noise. Sometimes the baby makes a certain noise, like a neh. When he's crying like that, and it sounds similar every time he does it, and it means that he's hungry. So you just gotta listen for those cues. There's different noises they make, and you can look it up. There's videos on it too that tells you, oh, he's uncomfortable. When he does this, he's hungry. When he does this, he's, it's something. But it tells you, it's indicated to look after, so you know, oh, he's still hungry. You gotta feed him more, and stuff like that. It does help along the way. And yeah,
another thing that you can do to survive this stage, number 3, is get tools to ease your routine with the baby. Whether like anything that you can find that can help make your life easier throughout this stage, get it. But I mean,
like
not nothing
like
too
what?
expensive.
You gotta tell them more specifically. Like
whether
what?
It's like the breastfeeding pillow that has helped me, because while I'm breastfeeding him, I do get sleepy sometimes, so it does help to have the breastfeeding pillow, so I'm not like crunched over too much, because it does hurt my back. Or I don't know, like the breastfeeding bra. You can use the hands-free bra. You can get one of those so that you can do something else while pumping. Yeah. Or even like a baby carrier, if you can get that, so that you can, I don't know, type on a computer if you need to write an email, or if you need to
move around.
Yeah. Anything to help make your daily schedule easier. That will free up your hands. That will give you more time. Get whatever you need to get, so that you're able to find that time to do that, because a lot of newborns too, they like to be held all the time. So whatever you can do to free up your hands, do that. Or whatever you can get to help make it easier for you, do that.
Being patient is another thing. You gotta have your supply ready. If you're breastfeeding him, when it's time, get everything ready. If you have a nipple guard, with your nipple guard.
That goes into our next point, which is
what is it?
Being proactive and being ahead of time. So I think that's what, number 4? We're on number 4. Yeah. So making sure you have what you need ready, making sure you have your milk ready. Like if you're doing formula, what we've been doing is making sure that we have the formula powder already, like how many scoops we need. We already have that in the bottle ready to go, so that whenever the baby wakes up, we just pour the water in, shake it, and feed. And then if you're breastfeeding, have a timer, especially when they're really young. Sometimes they can snooze through their sleep time, and you have to feed them. So have a timer for when the next time is that you have to feed them. Put that timer a little early so that you're able to prepare before they wake up. Our next point, number 5, would be to meal prep, because it's really hard for you to find time to eat sometimes.
Yeah.
So if you can find time to meal prep for the week, or even having like a family member, like in our case, come over and make meals for you or for the week, and help you with meals.
Definitely helps, because the time goes by so quick, you don't have time for yourself.
Yeah.
Not even to eat. So you just got to make it easier for yourself.
Yeah.
Set up a schedule, but the schedule is not guaranteed to be followed.
Yeah.
So you just got to find ways when he's not up to take care of yourself and take care of things in the house. Cleaning, doing dishes, or ordering food or whatever. Even when there's no food, we have to go out and go grocery shopping. That takes time. And not always we get to do it all. So he sleeps through it so quick. Those 2 to 3 hours go by quick. So you're back at it again, feeding.
Yeah.
But you just got to make it work. I think it's doable. You know, have some oatmeal ready, have some dinner ready.
Yeah. And another thing that has helped is trying to learn quick meals. Like for me, I'm pretty good at the breakfast, lunch, and the dinner I'm working on. But so far my quick meals have been oatmeal, another Haitian dish called barangage.
It's similar to an oatmeal. It's like a pudding kind of made out of banana, right? And what else?
It's made out of plantains. It's like an oatmeal but with plantains. And then what else? I've been making strawberry banana pancakes. I make that pretty fast.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good too.
Just look for quick meals.
Yeah, I like making.
Don't spend too much time in the kitchen.
Yeah, 2 to 15 minutes is more than enough to make something or have something that you could preheat.
15 minutes.
Now, I wouldn't recommend the frozen oil so much, but I do think it helps. Like making quick pasta that's already cooked, you just gotta heat it up. Or making things that are on the fly with the air fryer. The air fryer is really like the main tool to have. Don't go crazy buying all these tools to have at your house. But I think an air fryer in this case helps a lot, especially with the warming up process and cooking things in there. You can have chicken, steak ready in a few minutes. So yeah, it's a good thing to have. But other than that, you just got to do your research on what you want to eat.
Yeah, and look for quick
We
meals.
do make salads, but salads do take a little long to make. But we still have it. And just trying to have those quick meals to go.
Or we have a family member, when they can, they come over and they help us out with some meals. That has been very helpful. So if you are in that type of situation where you can reach out to someone that doesn't mind coming over and helping you with meals, whether it be a friend or family, definitely ask for that help, because any help helps for real during this time. Mommy
and Poppy, come this way and bring us some food.
Yeah. And also reaching out to like any, this wasn't one of my points, but this definitely helped me, like reaching out to any moms in your circle, anyone that you know that's a mom that's been doing it for a while, or I don't know. Yeah, anyone that's a mom that's been doing it for a while. But most of the moms that are recent moms, their memory is more fresher. You can probably ask them, and they'll have like a lot more tips and help because they've done it recently. That also helped me, joining any mommy groups on Facebook, whatever, anywhere you could find that community of people that are also going through it, the same thing with you. That helps. And I think now we're at number 6, which is self-care. Definitely grooming, definitely make some time for you. I know they say to sleep when the baby sleeps, and honestly every time I hear that I kind of roll my eyes, because it's like, how can you sleep when the baby sleeps? Like, there's so many other things that you need to have done, and most of the time, like for me, it's been a struggle, like sleeping when the baby sleeps during the day, because it's so bright and so it's hard for me to fall asleep. So what I've been doing is like trying to find things to do throughout the day, and then at nighttime it's a little bit more of a struggle, because if he doesn't want to sleep and then I didn't sleep, it's just it's not good. So
if you have to choose between the daytime and the nighttime, which shift will you prefer?
The daytime. Yep, 100%.
I will prefer the nighttime shift. I find them more smoothing. Everybody's quiet in the nighttime. Just feed him, burp him, spend some time with him, play with him, and then put him back to sleep.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Hanai works during the nighttime. Yeah. So I'm stuck with both daytime and nighttime.
No, not exactly. I mean, I help out a little bit at nighttime when it comes change the diaper here and there, you know. sleight of hand. But the next thing is, let's change the topic. Let's move on. Next.
Yeah. So finding time for yourself is very important. Whether it's journaling. Another thing that has really helped me is like trying to find time to breathe and meditate. Going through like a sound bath through YouTube, sitting there and kind of reflecting on some of the things I'm grateful for, repeating positive things to myself, positive self-affirmations. And then another thing that I think can help with finding time for self-care is like having your partner take over for a few hours while you take that time to really like reset and focus with yourself. That to me does volumes. Like if you're able to sleep for a good 4 hours straight and not have to worry about the baby, that helps, because it's a lot.
And I agree.
Yeah. So
but in any case, it's a new experience.
Yeah.
It's not as fun as it seems, but it's a good experience. It's a good learning experience. You learn a lot about yourself, you learn a lot about the baby. And you will both work together as one.
Yeah, that's definitely important, working with your partner.
I'm so happy and blessed. I get to see him smile and see him, his little things he does. He likes doing those little things. What are some of the things you like when he does that? And you're like, oh my God. It makes the whole experience
I like when he smiles.
When he smiles?
Yeah. I like when he smiles. I like when he like stares at me.
He be giving you this stare like you are on timeout kind of stare. like it's a staring game. It's a staring game contest. I'm locked in. You're locked in. There's no way out.
Yeah, especially when he's feeding, he likes to stare.
I just wonder what they're thinking about when they're like doing that. It's like, are you gonna feed me, or am I gonna have to yell at you again? Or what I gotta do?
Or
to
maybe
get your
they're like studying our features, like so that they can remember us easier. Or maybe they're like, oh, he did his hair different today. Oh, his beard looks a little bit bigger today. I don't know. All right, our next point, number 6. I think I already said, always have milk ready. Always have your stations ready. What
are your different stations?
Okay, so I have a breastfeeding station. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a station, but
where you breastfeed him.
I have an area on the bed. Well, it's my side of the bed. That's where I feed him, and I make sure I have my back pillow so that I'm not like too much. I'm comfortable. I make sure that area is comfortable for when I'm going to feed him. I have my breastfeeding pillow ready. It's not too far. And then, that's what I have. And then I also use a nipple guard because he doesn't latch on the way he should. So it helps to have a nipple guard. It makes it easier for him.
A nipple guard? What's a nipple guard for people that don't know? I'm assuming I know what's a nipple guard. But at first I had no idea what's a nipple guard. A nipple guard? You serious? What the heck is that?
So it's this little clear, flexible thing that you put over your nipple. It's a lot bigger and longer than a regular nipple. Well, nipples look different. Nipples look different. I don't have it nearby with me, but it's basically something you put over your nipple, and it has 3 holes or 4 holes, and the baby will just latch onto that and just suck the milk out, and the milk just comes out. Same thing as breastfeeding, just with a nipple guard.
The only benefit is you don't feel the pain.
Right.
Okay.
It's no pain.
So it's like a suction. It's a suction cup that's made out of plastic or rubber.
Yeah.
Put it on top of your nipple. He sucks on that.
I think it's made out of silicone. I'm not sure.
Oh. Close enough, okay. It's a good invention.
Yeah.
It helps. I mean, you're not crying there.
Yeah.
Is it painful for breastfeeding him?
No.
Before, without that?
Without that, it was a little bit frustrating. I would say it was frustrating for both me and the baby, for sure. Because he couldn't latch on and he would be going crazy because he's like, I'm hungry, feed me.
He likes doing this thing. It's like...
Yeah, and then I would be like, yo, it's right here. It's right
here. He's hanging in there. You have him on your arms and he's there like...
Yeah, and I'm like, the nipple's right here. And he's just like, like what?
Put it in my mouth.
What? Yeah.
And he does the sound too, like the little sound. Like
he's freaking
gasping,
out.
like he's, yo, give me that milk,
like
give me that
pissed
milk.
off.
Yeah, he's so, oh my God, it's adorable. I find it cute when he does that, but I don't want him starving, you know?
Yeah, so that's why I use the nipple guard, make it easier for him. And then I also have a diaper changing station. We have like a little collapsible
collapsible foldable table.
And then we
put a blanket on it, so then we put a towel on top. We have a pad, right?
Yeah, we have a pad, and then we put a blanket on top. So that's where we put the baby, and then we also have like a little. It's not really a caddy, but it's like something that we use. It's like a caddy, and we put like a good amount of diapers. We put wipes. And
we should show them all this. I don't know why.
Yeah, we could do it in another video if you guys want.
We'll show you with the baby in motion. We'll show you in motion.
Yeah.
The transition in motion.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, we have wipes. Then we have rash cream. We have baby powder, and then we have baby lotion, as well as
the baby wipes,
baby wash and shampoo. Yeah, and the wipes. Yeah, and then that's the changing station. So it's too many stations because he goes to the bathroom a lot and he also eats a lot. So it's important to have both of those stations ready to go, because once he's up and he's crying, you gotta move, because every minute that passes is a minute wasted if you don't use it to your advantage.
And what's the point? Why you gotta rush? Well, it gets worse. Now, let's say he did number 2 or whatever, or pee, and the diaper's full of, you know, the worse it gets for you to ease, the worse it gets to clean him, because now it's spread everywhere. And if it leaks out, even worse, it gets on the blanket, it gets on you. Now this whole thing complicates. Instead of just you changing the diaper, one wipe, boom, 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 done. Now you got shit here, shit there, shit on you, peed on you. He's crying. Time to feed him. You got all this thing piling up. So just one step at a time. Be proactive about it. Okay, it's time to change him. Let's change the diaper. Let's not let it get worse. Because the worst that could get is that he gets a rash. And now when he gets a rash, you know, his skin is sensitive. You can't wipe him as quick or as many times as you want to get that area clean. And now he's crying in pain, and you can't tell if it's hunger or pain. But you see the rash and his butt is red, and you're like, oh my God, I can't do anything. And it's painful. It hurts me seeing that he's going through that pain. And I feel like that's unnecessary if you take the proactive steps to be ahead of the game, which is, you know, if it's time to feed him, feed him. It's time to change his diaper, change his diaper. You know.
So the next point is creating a positive environment for yourself, because it will take a toll on you mentally. Not being able to sleep definitely tests you in so many ways. Like, oh my God, like
really.
Yeah, like, and creating that positive environment for yourself can help you get through it. So definitely have positive affirmations around you. Any type of positivity that you can bring around you, have it. Whether it's YouTube videos with positive affirmations, you can write down some positive quotes, have it around your house for those moments when you just feel like, oh my God, when am I ever going to sleep? Because I've had those moments so many times. Or having positive people around you, people that make you feel good. One quote or affirmation that I will share with the moms that I recently heard that I think was good was to use every challenge with your baby as an opportunity to prove that you're a great mom. And I thought that was a good one. And like, anytime things get tough, I just try to remind that to myself, and that helps me get through it. I'm gonna say the next one. So yeah, I would say to record the baby's feeding sessions, sleeping, how long they sleep for.
You're looking for the timestamps where you fed him, how long did he feed for, what did he eat, formula or breast,
when and how often he poops,
and how much did he eat. And then after that, you calculate how much time you spend burping him. When you hold him, you gotta burp him and get the gases out. That's very important.
And another reason why logging all of this is important is because it helps you to see it helps you to see what his schedule is, and help it helps you so that you're able to build a routine with him and have an expectation of, okay, he's gonna wake up at this time. Okay, I have this much time to do this or that. Take time for me, clean, cook, whatever it is that you need to do. Because you don't have much time for yourself really when you have a newborn. All right, so on to our next point. This definitely helped me because I felt like with recovery and all that, I just felt like I was inside of the house too much. You know, I felt like I was never outside, and I just craved being out there, feeling the sun on me and being around nature, you know. So going out for walks with the baby definitely helps. I don't know if I would really recommend the stroller because at least for my newborn, he, like, out of nowhere, sometimes he'll cry because he wants me to carry him. So the baby carrier has been definitely helpful because he feels like he's there and he stays calm. He can hear my heart, and, you know, it just feels like we're one, and he's calm the whole time I'm there. So yeah, going out for walks
helps a lot.
Yeah, for walks, I'm the type of person I like to be around water. So being around like parks where there's water, so I can see the water and really like clear my mind, that has been very helpful for me. And I feel like the baby likes it too. Like, he's always really calm when I go out for walks with him.
Most of the time I notice he's passed out. He's like, he's knocked out.
Yeah, because he can hear my heartbeat.
Sleeping. He's safe. He's feeling safe and comfortable. And I like that because it gives you peace of mind. That then, you know, like, oh, okay, you know what? This is nice. He's comfortable and sleeping. Let's go for a walk, you know. Yeah. Get the baby out, put him in here. Let's go out.
Yeah, and I usually do that after feeding him. So if his stomach is full, then he'll be even happier, and you won't be cranky, and then you can really enjoy your time at the park or taking a walk.
Don't let him starve. Don't let the baby starve. Yeah, feed the old baby.
You do not want a cranky baby. No. Oh. Yeah. And my last point, I feel like I hit that point in almost all my points.
What?
Is sleep. How can you sleep with a newborn? So yeah, they say to sleep when the baby sleeps, but honestly, that does not really work for me. It only really works at nighttime when I'm just like really exhausted. So yeah, when it comes to sleep, the best tip I can give is to, like my point before, make sure that baby is comfortable. Make sure the baby's diaper is cleared, because the last thing you want is a diaper rash, because if they get the diaper rash, then they'll be pretty fussy too, and then like you as a parent seeing their butt all red like that kind of makes you feel bad. So avoid the diaper rash. Make sure that baby is full. Okay, check out for the cues. Even if you might think they're full, they might not be full. Maybe they're going through a growth spurt and they need more milk now. So just make sure they are milk drunk before putting them down to sleep, because if they're still hungry, they will not let you sleep. They will keep fussing until they are fed again.
They'll look for that nipple.
Yeah, but not all the time he looks for the nipple. Like if he's like halfway full, he won't look for the nipple, but he'll be crying, or he'll be sucking on his hand, and you know, just look for those cues.
Trying to eat whatever he could find, you know.
Yeah. So definitely make sure you are paying attention to the baby, because the baby will let you know. Make sure that baby is comfortable, because once the baby is comfortable, then they'll knock out, and then you can sleep. And also coordinate with your partner. Try to make it so that your partner takes over a little bit, so that you can also have time to sleep and take care of yourself. And same for your partner. Make sure that you're available at times so that your partner can sleep and also take care of themselves, because this period of time is really tough.
But it gets better. It gets better.
I will say it was probably worse before, and now it's getting better, just because my body is healed up a little more than before. Before it was like really tough for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was really tough. And then having to also breastfeed while your stomach is in pain. Those are our tips on surviving the newborn stage. We hope that this video was helpful for anyone out there who is struggling during this time or is preparing for this time, because I do feel like these tips helped us, and I wish we found a video like this so that we knew what to do. Those are all of our points. We hope that you are able to get through. Well, you will. You'll definitely get through this newborn stage. Just keep telling yourself it's temporary. That's what we keep telling ourselves, because that's what other parents who are further along are telling us. So yeah, don't worry. You got this. Just follow these tips.
Stay positive. Be patient.
Stay positive. Have patience. Know that, you know, the more that you learn about your baby, the easier it will be. And the more your baby's comfortable, the easier it will be. Yeah, so don't forget to comment down below any tips that you parents might have out there, or if you're expecting, or if you know someone that's expecting and you have some extra tips, comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your family and friends as well.
I hope this helps the new parents, new welcome parents. Welcome to father and motherhood.
Yeah, and yeah, for the first time parents, yeah, welcome to the club. The newborn stage is tough. It's not easy, but you'll get through it.
We're in our 2nd month now, and we're getting there.
Yeah, I would say the first month was probably the hardest for me.
That tests us.
Yeah. It tests me mentally, physically, emotionally. It tests the relationship. It tests everything. Everything.
Yeah.
In ways I never thought possible.
But we're happy. We're very excited, and we're thankful for our little buddy.
Yeah.
Do they know their name?
All right,
Do they know their name?
You guys will find out in another video. This is just how to survive.
We're making it there. There's no right or wrong, but this helps. I hope it helps someone else too.
All right, y'all. Stay tuned for more content. I hope you enjoyed this one.
Love you and stay safe.
All right, see you next time.
Till the next time.
Bye.